Welcome to another Chef Knives to Go quick look product review. I'm Steve Gamache, and what we have this time is the Kanehide PS60 Nakiri 180mm knife. So this line of knives, they've got a TK series, which is the semi-stainless, and then the PS60, which is the full stainless. This is a really easy to sharpen stainless steel that gets really sharp. It almost acts like kind of a ginsan or ginsanko. It's very good to use. It's easy to sharpen. Holds a decent edge, but great steel. These are mono steel knives, so this is one piece of steel that's probably laser cut and then ground to shape. But easy maintenance on these. Again, very nice, very easy to sharpen steel. The weight and dimensions will be pretty similar from knife to knife on these, except if they change handles. But this particular one is 163 grams or 5.7 ounces. Heat treat on that steel is in the 60-61 Rockwell range. Handle is octagonal oak. Urushi is this kind of burnt finish on it, so they kind of do that and then sand it down towards the front part. Makes kind of a nice contrast on the handle. We'll take a close-up look at that. Edge length, this is a long one, so it's about 185 on the edge from the back of the heel to the usable part of the tip. So if you've got bigger product you want to go through, this is a great knife for that. Overall length is about 334 millimeters, or a little over 13 inches. These are pretty thin knives, yet they have a fair amount of stiffness to them. I got just a little over 2 millimeters, so about 2.15 towards the back, and then about 2.05, 2.0 kind of towards the rest of the knife, towards the front. The height on this one's about 48.6 at the back, and it gains a little height towards the middle, about 49 towards the middle. These are high-performance grinds, thinly ground at the edge. So these go really nicely through product. They're very well-crafted knives. Let's see. Well, let's look at the handle. So it's octagonal, and you can see the fit and finish is nice. It's one piece. They've got, looks like a pretty good glue-up job here where the tang goes into the handle. So a nice-looking warm handle. This Urushi finish is kind of cool. Gives you a little different look to it. A little jazzy up a little bit. They've got kind of a etched kanji and name on the right side of the blade. You can see vertical finish marks on it. Again, you won't have any cladding here. It's just one piece of steel. Here's the left side of the blade. No particular, it's just kind of a gentle, gradual change from, you can see a little bit right there, but a little gradual change from the spine down to the edge. So these will be very low on the wedging scale. Go easily through product. I think we got our beauty shot already, but I'm going to do it again anyway. Get that lighting just right. It's a little tricky. Man, this one is a little tricky. We'll go with that. Fit and finish. Nicely done on the fit and finish. They've got a pretty high degree of polish. I'm going to say very good on fit and finish. Pretty high degree of polish and rounding on the spine, and the same thing on the choil. They put some work back into that. So very comfortable right out of the box. You should have to do nothing to this. I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10 on my scale for the out-of-the-box edge. These are really sharp right out of the box. So just pull it out and start working. There's nothing to do. No finishing work to work on. You could probably touch it up if you wanted to. If you're an accomplished sharpener, put it on some strops or something. But it's pretty darn sharp. At least this one was right out of the box. Here is our edge profile on the cutting board. And given the length of this, you probably wouldn't want it to be dead flat, because it would be hard to use. Because if you got a little bit off on the vertical, you'd be banging the tip or the heel. This one just has a slight curve or belly towards the middle of the knife, which is actually pretty good, because you can chop towards the back, you can chop towards the front. It's almost as, it could be like cutting board, but I don't think it's really doing that too much. So a little bit of a fulcrum right there, but just enough so it's not super dead flat. Makes it a lot easier to use. The tip, it's rounded, so you can rock this thing like crazy, no problem. So actually quite a useful edge profile on this. And again, it's got some length to it for working with larger products. So another nice offering from Mark and Sue at Chef Knives to Go. So this is the Kanehide PS60 Nakiri 180mm knife from Chef Knives to Go.